Hello, my name is Gutierrez, and this is my last rebuttal against Dalton. Um, I'll start off first by saying how you say that if school doesn't improve or a school doesn't improve on their AYP testing, they'll lose funding or be turned into a charter school. Now, charter school isn't as bad as it sounds. As defined by dictionary.com, a charter school is an alternative education system where a school receives public funding but operates independently. So what I'm trying to say here is that even if a school fails its AYP testing, they'll still receive funding. So I mean, this it reinstates the fact, or I'll reinstate this fact by quoting Governor of Utah, Rick Santorum. Um, no child left behind law hasn't worked for this country. Uh, it ought to be done away with. We need to take education to the local level, where parents and local elected officials can determine the destiny of these schools. Nobody wants their schools to succeed more than local elected officials and their parents. Um, so that basically proves that, even though like a school fails its AYP testing and it turns into a charter school, they'll still receive funding either way. Now, for my second point, or I understand that technology has become a much more significant part of our lives, more and more, than it did 10 years ago. But that's not necessarily a good thing because as it's more available to us, we become more dependent on it. Now, what would happen if, someday this technology was unavailable? I mean, would kids nowadays be able to adapt and continue to learn without the need for this technology? I'm going to quote Nicholas Graff, who has been studying the impact that technology has on people in an article he wrote for The Telegraph, UK uh, newspaper. Um, the picture that emerges is troubling. At least anyone who values the subtlety rather than just the speed of human thought. People who read text studded with links, the studies show, comprehend less than those who read words printed on pages. People who watch busy multimedia presentations remember less than those who take the information in a much more sedate and focused manner. People who are continually distracted by emails, updates, and other messages understand less than those who are able to concentrate. And people who juggle many tasks are often less creative and less productive than those who do one thing at a time. This is definitely true because people cannot retain information when they are constantly bombarded with distractions, and someone can't really retain information when it is just so convenient for them to type up a question on the internet and the answer is just right there. And I mean, in this way, I'm going to be quoting you, just like you said. If there's programs on the internet in which you can look up a math problem and it's all done for you, so I mean, how are you really like learning critical thinking and challenging yourself if all you have to do is just type up a problem and it's all done for you? You're not really learning. All you're just doing is basically copying down a question and following, well, not really following a step because it's already there. And then once you go into like a test or taking a test, you're immediately going to fail that test because all you learned, and which it really isn't much because all you learned was, oh, the answer is this, not how to do it, not the process. So that's all, and thank you.